I like to do the explanation inside because this room is very important for me. But in King David's tomb, I like to do now the explanation. So there you just go and visit. First of all, we need to take care that inside David's tomb, we cannot have any crosses on us, any Christian symbol. You just, you hide it inside, or you just remove it. Okay, only inside David. I will be reminding you just before we enter there. We don't need any problems with that. Okay? Why? Because it's an Orthodox Jewish place and the cross is not acceptable here. Okay? So there we just, only when we enter to that room, one room, we put it inside, we go in the side room, we get out, and then we put the cross out. This is the only announcement about there. But what you can observe there, and also in the wedding hall, some people wearing black, not like me, big, like me, they have a full suit, big hats, or what we call kippah, small hat. So they are wearing black. They all wear the same thing, like if it's a uniform. But these are the Orthodox Jews in Jerusalem and also in other places in the world. This kind of suit started 180 years ago, because before that everyone was religious. Everyone. All the Jews were religious, but all of a sudden people are not that religious and they are leaving Judaism or just don't care much. They don't go to pray or whatever. So the Jews said, but wait, we are very few and people are leaving Judaism. So we are getting less and less. We will disappear. What we do? We do time freezing. We freeze the time now. How we freeze the time? We just stay as we are. So they decided to wear all the same kind of cloth that you're gonna see in David's tomb and tomorrow in wedding hall. They all wear black, and of course this kind of style is not for Jerusalem because here it's too hot to wear this. It's from Europe, but still they decided to wear it all the time. They give it some religious style, like they get 13 straps from each side of their shirt because we have 13 tribes, and they call it tzitzit. Tzitzit, it's a number because in Hebrew the letters has numbers. Every letter has a number. So tzitzit is 613. Tzitzit, yes. 613, which is the number of the commandments and the oral law in Judaism. Okay. Also, they have the hair. Did you see anyone with the hair like this from here? Yeah, because according to the Bible, when you have a farmland, you don't harvest the edges. You just harvest what's inside, and the edge you leave it for years. You know. So, and according to the law here, I can stop by any farmland. I can eat from the tree. I cannot put in plastic bag. It's forbidden. I go to jail. But I can eat from the first tree and I can leave. According to the law, it's allowed until today in Israel. So they made the same thing with the hair. The style is from this kind of the Bible. Okay, so they just leave this. This is the edge of the farmland. We have one more interesting thing, like in the kosher you were interested, also you'll be interested about women in Judaism. Women, they are never proud of their beauty. They are proud of their man. So when they get married, they shave their head bald. Not even like me, what I do with Shiyon, bald. And believe me, you don't want to see a bald woman. Okay, this is how it works because they don't show their beauty because their beauty is their man. And if they get divorced, they grow their hair again. But if no, it's even worse. If the first birth they give is a boy, they shave for the rest of their life. If it's a girl, because they are proud of their man. This is don't give birth first one as a boy because you will be the whole life. If it's a girl, it's like nothing happened. Like, okay, if I'm divorced, I just keep my hair. If I'm married, I will shave it. But yeah, a boy, the first one is a boy, is a disaster for women. So when we get there, if you have sharp eyes, or maybe if not, just look at the woman, you will see that the hair is not like our hair. You can see that it's a wig. Almost all of them, they have a wig. Those who have their own hair, they are either not married or widow, also, or divorced. Okay, divorce is new. Okay, I didn't tell it anyway. Okay, so this is the idea. Okay, it sounds weird, still this is what it is. And just check this out. They put something over like the hijab for Muslims, because you know the hijab, of course. They felt that David was buried in his city, and it's inside Jerusalem, his city. It means this is the tomb of David, because we don't have tombs inside the city. The patriarch liked the story. He told him, well, it's okay. So I like the story. This is the tomb of David. And since ever then, 900 years, we have this tomb as the King David's tomb. But because the Crusaders, they don't know archaeology as we do today, they didn't know that at the time of David, this was outside the city of David. It was not inside. So we are sure it's not David's tomb now. And the Jews that are praying there, they know it's not David's tomb now. But it will stay his tomb until we found the right one. We all know it's not. Okay? But we believe it is the right tomb until we find the right tomb of David. This is how it works. Okay? So, because I finished about King David's tomb, and I will not talk about the upper room now, I will be talking about this mountain. This mountain is called Har Homa, the mountain of the fortress, mountain of the castle. This mountain, it used to be for Beit Sahur, for Bethlehem, but three people, 2 Muslims and 1 Christian, that owned this mountain, they sold it in 2001, and of course Israel bought it and built this area. It's an amazing area, very, very clean. But this is how it works in the Palestinian side. Those who sell land to the Jews, they are not accepted. Of course, they can be killed. So they run. But when they sell a mountain like this, they are millionaires. They don't care. They travel to the United States. Only one of them came back to Beit Sahur. And he said that, I didn't want to sell it. But they have his own excuses. Then he built a mosque as an apology. And they accepted it, and he's living now regularly in Beit Sahur. This is how it works here. You have to donate today. Let me think about the mission. also the land at your right is the same thing. But what's significant about the land here, if we look at the grass, do you see this octagonal shape? This used to be a church. It was destroyed by Arabs in 1638 when they invaded the land. But this church was amazing. It was called Katisma. Katisma, where Mary, of course, this is tradition, not in the Bible, but when Mary and Joseph went to Bethlehem directly, they sat there to rest. Okay, so they built this church and it has a lot of pilgrims, but it was destroyed. Now Israel is preserving everything back. So this is an archaeological site for the Greek Orthodox Church. And the Greek Orthodox Church must do the restoration to make this site suitable for tourists. What Israel do for this? They pay the church money. And more money. And then more money. Every year they pay them money because the work is in progress since 1998. And that nothing is happening. They are not doing it. Why they are not doing it? Because if they restore it, the government will stop giving money. They are giving money for restoration. So they are now 25 years paying every year money to restore this site. And this site never restored, and I think will never restore until the government stop the money, and then they have to do something. So they will start working with it. So it's all about money. And of course, the British, when they came, they just made it a street to connect Bethlehem with Jerusalem, because as Christians, they think that Bethlehem is important, and they moved the airport to another place.
perjalanan ke kota Yerusalem lama.
Guys, this is what we call kai, or the bread or the bagel of Jerusalem. Very tasty. It comes with the falafel and za'atar, some kind of spices that we produce here. Shalom Bey, fresh. Good morning. Shalom.
Ayo mak, malam kenyang.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Down at the side. Wow. Ambil video kan?
Oke, good. Nanti mau rewek.
Okay, let's go.
Come. Masuk. Ini adalah tempat di mana Yesus buat pejama suci terakhir dengan hidup. Adalah satu.
Yang belum kan?
Your kampung man?
Yeah, Long Jawa and Datakakus. That's my kampung lah, but
Joshua is your Christian name?
pardon?
Joshua is your Christian name?
No, Joshua is our group name. No, because we have Joshua A, Joshua B, 2003. So next year will be Joshua A, B, C. We have other two. So that means every year we have to bring groups, the name of Joshua. Because Joshua is very popular. Oke, dekat-dekat. Ini adalah perjanjian baru yang dimeteraikan oleh darahku. Perbuat ini setiap kali kamu minumnya menjadi peringatan akan aku. Sebab setiap kali kamu makan roti ini dan minum dari cawan ini, kamu memberitakan kematian Tuhan sampai ia datang. Jadi barang siapa dengan cara yang tidak layak makan roti atau minum cawan Tuhan, ia berdosa terhadap tubuh dan darah Tuhan. Karena itu hendaklah tiap-tiap orang menguji diri dan minum bersama-sama. Boleh? Boleh. Ya, mungkin di church Anda lain dia punya situasi, tapi di sini kita pakai satu saja. Nanti tray ini akan pergi ke antara kita, ambil roti dan ambil air, kemudian kita akan makan bersama-sama nanti. Boleh kan? Boleh. Saya baca petikan ini dulu. Kita dalam 1 Korintus pasal 11 ayat 23, mulai dari situ sampai 31. Katanya, ya, 1 Korintus pasal 11 ayat 23, sebab apa yang telah aku teruskan kepadamu telah aku terima dari Tuhan, yaitu bahwa Tuhan Yesus pada malam waktu ia diserahkan mengambil roti, dan sesudah itu ia mengucap syukur atasnya, ia memecah-mecahkannya.
So you will have to queue and we'll go down. So 6 to 8 people at a time. Don't be too long because the queue is very long. Sebuah kebun. Di dalam kebun itu ada sebuah makam yang belum pernah dimakamkan seseorang. Dan Yusuf dari Arimatea diberi izin khusus untuk memakamkan jenazah Yesus di dalam makam, berdekatan dengan Bukit Dengkorak.